This is TWiT.
So Magento is an open source e-commerce platform. So if you're looking for an e-commerce platform where you have full control over the code to do some crazy innovative stuff, it's definitely going to be probably the best platform for you, just because you're not limited to whatever the parent company has implemented as functionality.
And how did this get started?
It was actually started by a company called Varian. Back in 2007 is when they launched the public beta of Magento, but they were using open source for their OS Commerce for their clients, and just got really fed up with it and decided to make their own platform. And it just happened to be good timing, as a lot of other people are in the same place with OS Commerce and ready for a change.
And so did I describe this accurately? This is the kind of thing that you would do if you had goods for sale or services for sale and you wanted to have an online presence. What distinguishes this from the thousands of other solutions that are like that then?
So this is, it's an actual e-commerce implementation. So it's not a marketplace like Amazon would have been. It's a full-on store. So there are a lot of like major brands that actually do use us. A lot of fashion brands, a lot of B2B brands, and different industries, different verticals. But we actually have, I think, over 250,000 merchants, and they're significant merchants. They're like on the Internet Retailer Top 1000, B2B 500, like pretty significant brands.
Okay, so an e-commerce platform, as I understand it, would have to have some sort of awareness of the inventory and an awareness then of also how to fulfill that, and then also a way to do billing. Can you describe the components of Magento that fulfill that?
Yeah, so it's a full e-commerce platform. So you're going to implement your products into the actual admin panel of it. You can manage inventory there. You can manage the whole entire purchase process for e-commerce. So when someone comes to the site, they see your catalog, they add what they want to the cart, they check out using whichever payment system you're using. Sometimes you're giving them multiple options. And then from there, that comes into you when you get an order and lets you know, so you can fulfill it or work with various systems, various like fulfillment and ERP systems. It integrates with a lot of different other things that businesses may be using.
Yeah, we have a live chat room, and Emily the Strange in the chat room, frequent chat room participants, actually just asked a great question. She says, what does she mean a full-on store? Because Amazon does exactly that and has tons of retailers using them.
So this is if you're going to go to, for example, let me throw out North Face or Helly Hansen. If you go to hellyhansen.com, their store is on their URL. It's their brand. You're not using Amazon to use it. They have full control over their code on their wherever they're choosing to host it. And so they actually have the entire platform. They're not using a third party like Amazon. They're using their own installation.
So I wanted to jump in here and ask a couple of questions. Do you guys have support for things like running credit cards, tying into PayPal? How does that work?
Yep, we absolutely. We're partnered with PayPal. They're one of our premier partners, and you can use them for checkout. You can use, I believe, Amazon Pay for checkout. There's actually, I don't even know exactly how many different payment integrations there are, but we have, I know it's a lot. We have an entire marketplace. So marketplace.magento.com is where a lot of third-party extension makers have created extensions to their various shipping clients or payment providers and things like that. So you can choose whichever one it is that you as a merchant are working with or that your customers are requesting.
So something else that this reminds me of, I know a lot of stores have like a in-store kiosk. And does Magento have support, or could you leverage Magento to also build an in-store kiosk that would tie into the rest of your database and website?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. And then what about point of sale? Because, you know, for a lot of companies, I'm thinking particularly of someone that has brick and mortar, they want all of this to be able to tie together so that their point of sale, you know, talks to the rest of their database and system. Does Magento have any point of sale support?
We do, yes. Yeah, we integrate with that. We don't have our own specifically, though we do have our order commerce order management system that does allow you to manage inventory and everything. But point of sale, there's a few. I know eBizmart's, one of our partners, has one that you can integrate with. And then there's just, because it is open source, you can connect. You just need the code to do it. So you can create connectors to pretty much anything out there.